Yo, what it do? It's your boy L here, and today I am coming from on the road to bring y'all a live reaction to One Piece chapter 1091. It's been a little while since I've been making a video. It's because I've been pretty busy working and whatnot. I am also a member of the film industry, so work's been a little rough right now, so I've been having to find other means of income and whatnot. But I promise y'all I will get back on track. I will start releasing more videos consistently, and I will start to do more reactions. And the Headcanon podcast is still coming. We have done one couple reactions, but we're waiting to upload a full episode. So today we're going to talk about One Piece 1091, and we all know it is a great time to be a One Piece fan. Not only are the chapters straight gas, but tomorrow, actually in a couple hours, the One Piece live action will be dropping. Now, I really wanted to do a watch stream and start to watch the first episodes tomorrow, but I am on the road and I will be filming, so I don't think I'll have time, but we'll see. Stay tuned, we'll see. I might. But definitely this week, by this weekend, I'll have a couple videos going over the live action for y'all. So, stay tuned for that and much more content coming. It's not just a One Piece channel. However, One Piece is my favorite anime or my favorite anime, manga, whatever. And we will be trying to cover other anime and manga as well, but One Piece right now is just out of this world. One Piece right now is straight gas. We up here with it. We up here with it, and I'm trying to stay up here with it. All right. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into the chapter. I'm going to pull it up and we're going to read it and we're going to see what's going on with this One Piece greatness. Looks like we have a One Piece cover with Luffy on the cover with what looks to be, is it a cheetah? Or a leopard? A leopard or a cheetah, it's something. We see Usopp, we see Usopp riding Chopper looking crazy. Luffy's running from this leopard or he's running from this leopard. And low-key, maybe, see, I heard some people say it could be a cheetah. However, I think it would make more sense to be a leopard, right? With Rob Lucci being relevant in this arc, but, you know, who knows? Who knows? All right, here we go. Okay, we got this nice color spread. Looks like Luffy eating a pizza. There go Usopp, Zoro, Nami. Okay, I see Chopper and Brook in the back. Jinbei and Sanji making the pizza. Where is Robin and Frankie? Strange. You would think you would have all the Straw Hats. I guess it's too much in here, or maybe the Flamingos? I don't know. But dope color spread. Dope color spread. Alright. And let's get into the chapter, y'all. I'm a little tired. It's been a long day. You know, these film days be 12 hours. So I'm a little tired. So I'm probably going to go through this pretty quickly and just give my thoughts, a little brief thoughts on it, what's going on afterwards. But right now, you know, we're gonna get through it. So, without further ado, One Piece chapter 1091, titled Sentomaru. Okay. So in the last one, we did see Admiral Kizaru come and attack Sentomaru, and Sentomaru blocked it, saying, I got the strongest guard. So we're really going to see if he has the strongest guard or if he's just, you know, doing that flex work. All right. Admiral Kizaru charged in. The enemies are also making a move. Okay, so we see the sea. The Marines have started their attack. We see the sea being shaken up, choppy with all the warships. Okay, they're going to Pacifista Mark IIIs. Don't let them fire their lasers. The Marines are trying to get them not to fire, but we all know they're not going to be able to stop them. Fire at will. Okay, so it looks like Sentomaru must have ordered the Pacifistas to attack the ships. And if the Pacifistas are attacking the ships, I can only assume that the Vegapunk Sea Beast creatures are also attacking the ship. So the Marines seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Let's see what happens. It's the Sea Beast weapons. Fire! Wah! So here we see the Sea Beast being attacking the warships. We got a couple warships being crunched up. Yo, what are they about to do? Steam knock. Oh, go. There goes the Chin Admiral dude fighting. Yo, my man is the chins. Like, it's not a double, triple, quadruple, quintuple chin. My man Quinto Chin. We call him Quint Chin. Vice Admiral Quint Chin. Quint Chin. Alright, so he punched one of them in the face. He's fighting the Sea Beast weapons. Stop aiming for the ships. Okay, it's an opponent you want, I'm game. If it's an opponent you want, I'm game. Okay. So we got some Vice Admiral hype here. Good to see the Vice Admirals do something because, yeah. Besides Gaw, we all know Gaw, Chujo, out here puts in work. It's good to see some of the other Vice Admirals putting in a little bit of work and not just being completely useless. All right. The Vice Admirals are also landing ashore. The Labo phase. An all-out battle just broke out at the coast. So Usopp's watching what's going on. The Marines and the Mecha Sea Monsters are going at it. Right now, as long as Sentomaru is taking command of the Pacifistas, the island's defense should be iron tight. And they're showing the authority hierarchy again. The 5 Elder Stars, then Vegapunk, Stella plus the satellites, Sentomaru, and the authority chip. Okay, so they're going over this hierarchy again, which makes me feel like we're going to get something where this hierarchy really comes to play. And with there being a 5 elder there, Saint Saturn, we know that the highest level of authority is on the island or it's outside the island. So are they going to try to, if they were to come out and just say, hey, stop, everything would stop, which is kind of confusing. I guess Saturn is trying to keep his presence hidden so that Vegapunk may not be able to make adjustments to the plan, but he was just talking to Luffy, so I'm not sure what the purpose of him staying even hidden now even means. Because if he's being seen, then naturally Vegapunk should be able to change the structure or disable it or just keep him away from all of the things that go off of this command hierarchy, but we don't know. All right. So that's why this guy came to eliminate Sentomaru. Kizaru, it's just like what Stussy warned. An admiral came. I guess okay. The scan's kind of messed up. I think he says he brings back bad memories at Sabaodi's. Okay, never mind. It was supposed to be the bad memories at Sabaody Archipelago are coming back. They're fighting right below us at this moment. Forgive me, Sentomaru. That battle must be very harsh for you. I won't condemn you if you run away. Okay, so now we're seeing Sentomaru still blocking Kizaru's kick. Just surrender now, Sentomaru. And Kizaru's kick sent Sentomaru flying. As we know, the speed of light carries that weight. So Kizaru just kicked Sentomaru with the speed of light weighted kick and he went flying. Alright, now he's making an attack. Yasakani no Magatama. And he's shooting out his light blast. Sentomaru's breathing heavy. I can't do that. Wait, what? Oh. I can't do that, Ojikai. Ojikai? I'm guessing that means uncle. I don't know. Ojiki? I can't do that, Ojiki. I made a promise with Straw Hat Luffy. And we see him running away. Oh, he's running to grab his battle axe. So he grabs the battle axe. Since when did you become an ally of a pirate? As Sentomaru grabs his axe and Kizaru's still attacking. I will ally myself with anyone if it means they will get my savior off this island. Take this! Okay, so we see Sentomaru try to slash Kizaru. However, he went right through him being a Logia. So does Sentomaru not have hockey? Or maybe he just doesn't have advanced enough hockey. But that doesn't make sense. Because we saw him pre-time skip doing the hockey blocks without touching anything. So why wouldn't he be able to imbue his hockey onto his weapon to attack Kizaru? I'm kind of confused as to what's going on as far as that goes. Because we see him attack Kizaru with the battle axe, but it's going right through him. Take that! Okay, we're seeing this flashback, which I think was covered in an SBS previously by Oda, about the origins of Sentomaru and how he met Kizaru and Vegapunk. They requested for us to get rid of the bears, but what in the world is that? A child? We see all the bears beaten and bandaged and bloodied up. Yo, where did the bears get the bandages? Like, I kind of want to make a skit about bandages in One Piece and how they magically appear on anyone who gets wounded. Or is there like some secret bandage elf or leprechaun creature running around bandaging wounded people up? I don't know. The villagers are so weak and I was hated, so I can't go back to the village. So you were driven out. I'm strong, so I don't even get hungry. I want to work. I need money. I see. And what is it that you want to buy? Onigiri. we see Kizaru laughing. Down. Dawa. Ha 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 ha. You were very cute back then. Hey kid, how about working as my bodyguard? Oh, you're giving me a job? I'll do it. Ojiki, what should I do to be able to protect old man Punk? Yo, look at Kizaru's flashback style. My man got the beanie on. No glasses. I kind of definitely like him with the glasses better. The beanie, he just looks real, like, I don't know. With the beanie, he looks kind of crazy. Ojiki, what should I do to be able to protect the old man? Oh, to protect old man Punk. Please, teach me. You're calling me Ojiki? I'm still quite young, you know. Kizaru's like, yo, bro, I'm not that old. Why are you calling me Unc, bro? I'm not even that old. I'm more like a big bro, man. Why you calling me Unc? I've taught you everything that I can, Sentomaru-kun. Ashigara dokoi! It's just that I also can't let my defense be beaten. Yo. So it looks like Kizaru blocked Sentomaru's attack. I guess jumped back in the air, or he either jumped back in the air to do this attack, or he just blasts Sentomaru back down to the ground. Now we see Sentomaru on the ground, bloodied. Pretty sure a bandage will spawn on him at some point. To all pacifistas, since your control tower is now unconscious, there will be a change in operation. Work together with the Marine fleet and destroy all the Sea Beast weapons. Wow. So Kizaru beat Sentomaru, took his authority chip, and basically gave the command out to all of the pacifistas to instead attack the Sea Beast and not attack the ships. Now, that was a brilliant move by Kizaru. So now it kind of evens the odds and might actually put the Marines in the upper hand as far as the island's defenses. They still can't get into the dome, but at least now they don't worry about all their ships getting destroyed. Whoa! And we see the pacifistas attacking the sea beasts. The pacifistas' orders are now overwritten. It's such a waste, but I'll pick the pacifistas over them. Give me a report on all the damages we've taken in the past minutes this instant. So Saturn's basically being the general, sitting back, assessing the battle and seeing what he can do and how he can direct the Marines to get what they need to do to accomplish their missions while they're there. Sentomaru's finished. Usopp is watching. Sentomaru's finished. Ugh. We see Vegapunk really hurt by this. We can't waste any more time. Let's lift the defense system. Yeah. Don't let his sacrifice go to waste. You can't hack it. Don't forget I'm also a Vegapunk. Also, we see okay, so she's in the background basically laughing, saying, I'm also a Vegapunk. So York is basically like, I'm also a Vegapunk. Y'all not finna crack my code that easy. Ha ha ha. It's all coming down. We see Kizaru looking up. Focus. Kizaru is made of light, so he could be passing through any moment now. What? He's gonna come over here? We see Usopp with his eyes bulging. Ah! We got awfully beaten by him in the past. So far, so good. Now we see Vega Force 1 is carrying the Sunny. Yo, Vega Force 1 is a gigantic robot. Like, seeing this now here again reminds me just how gigantic Vega Force 1 is. We only need to get the ship back. We only need to get the ship to the back. I'm counting on you. Beep, 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 beep. Lilith, what's happening? We see Luffy Luffy stuffing his face with his spidey senses going off. What's going on? An emergency alarm. But why? No one should be able to infiltrate here. So, if the Stella just said that Kizaru could be on his way because he's made of light, then Lilith should also be able to know that he's made of light and is on the way. So it seems like the Stella is just a complete version that is actually smart in all aspects, whereas the satellites kind of have their own individual things, but it seems like it hurts their overall intelligence. Like, maybe they're only smart in the area of specialty that they were given when they were created. Because for Lilith to wonder why the alarm's going off after the Stella just said that Kizaru could be on his way is like, why would you be saying that? Don't you also know? The Straw Hat crew, huh? This brings back memories. Kizaru's with this little smirk on, laughing and whatnot, but I really don't think that he understands that Straw Hat is not who he used to be. Pew! Pew! I guess that's the sound of like a laser in the light. Hurry, hurry! As soon as the barrier comes down, we're escaping ASAP. We see Kizaru jumping up through the barrier. The key factors that must not be damaged. The power plant, Punk Records, York. In reality, my friend should have been on that list too. Oh, he's talking about Sentomaru. So really, I feel like Kizaru really is upset that he had to do this to Sentomaru. Like, I feel like he really didn't want to have to do this, but he just was forced to. The key factor that must be eliminated at all costs. Dr. Vegapunk. Kizaru just infiltrated the dome. Kya! Luffy and the others are just outside. Luffy, run! This is looking bad, Luffy-san. Until the ship's transport is complete, I won't disable the barrier. So, it's funny that Usopp is hyping up and telling them all to run because Kizaru's on the way, because he has PTSD of what happened to Sabaody. However, I really don't think that it's going to go the same, and I feel like this hype of, or this buildup of, oh no, this incoming threat is so big that Luffy's going to be able to handle him by himself. Stussy. We see Stussy looking over to the side, shocked. Karubabo! Uh-oh, why did the bird give him away? Like, if the bird would have been quiet, there might not have been nobody to notice him. But it looks like Stussy's observation hockey was on point because she's seen it right away. So Lucci's attacking Vegapunk. Oh! Shigan. It was a Shigan finger pistol. And Stussy jumped in the way to protect Vegapunk. We see Stussy bleeding. Rob Lucci with the bloody finger pistol. Vegapunk looking shocked. Stussy! Stussy-chan! Nami-san, let me borrow this for a sec. Damn it, what's this? The bubble gun. Oh, Kaku just got wrapped up. And Kaku was already bandaged up. I doubt he would have been able to do much. If Sanji was to actually have to fight him, I feel like he would have just mopped him pretty easy anyway. But that's quick thinking on Sanji's part to go ahead and trap Kaku in the bubble for there's one less threat to have to worry about. Seems like you've been cast aside. Huh? Whoop! My guy, Zoro on the offensive. We already know if anybody gonna be ready, it's Zoro. So Lucci blocks Zoro's blades as Zoro's trying to. So I'm not sure if Lucci tried to kick Zoro and Zoro blocked, or if Zoro attacked Lucci and Lucci blocked. It seems like Zoro might have attacked Lucci and Lucci blocked because it looks like Lucci's leg is black from hockey. Now that you gained an ally, you're feeling much better. If Kizaru and I are here, we can annihilate all of you. Yo. I'm on the road, so I don't have my Enma. However, if I was home, Enma would be pulled out. Enma would be pulled out. As you can see, that shows the background of this color scheme for this video is green and purple. Both of Zoro's main hockey colors. As you see, the hair is green right now, which is letting y'all know Zoro is that guy. And if it's going to be Zoro versus Lucci, I'm sorry, Lucci, it's KO. You're underestimating us too much. So yeah, definitely Zoro definitely attacked Lucci because we see Lucci getting thrown back out of the building. So the attack, so Lucci blocking Zoro's attack sent them flying. Okay, so now we see Kizaru. I was wondering why their ship is not on the coast. So it was here all this time, Hurry up. That's a Marine Admiral. What should we do, Luffy? Huh? Hey, where's Luffy? Hey, it's been a what? Hey, it's been a Yo, my man Big Drip Luffy with the attack. Yo, Luffy came in and straight did a flying Liu Kang style kick in base and attacked Kizaru. That was very rude of you. Kizaru, we're 100 times stronger now than we were 2 years ago. A head-to-head clash with an admiral, and that is the end of the chapter. Okay, so this was definitely a setup but hype chapter. So we got Luffy versus Kizaru and Zoro versus Lucci. So in the hierarchy, we would think that Kaku might end up fighting Sanji. However, Sanji, fast on his feet, went ahead and trapped Kaku in the bubble with the bubble gun. So also, not if I'm going back and think, Nami was holding on to that bubble gun. I wonder if that's going to be something that Nami takes with her from the island. It seems like that gun could low-key be OP and very, very cute and very important for one of the weaker Straw Hat members to have a weapon that can not only trap regular people, but also Devil Fruit users. And Luffy, everybody's wondering and panicking about what's going on, what's going to happen. Luffy jumped straight up and said, no, I'm about that. I'm here. Let's go. You trying to fight? We're 100 times stronger than we were. Like, I feel like everybody wants, well, not everybody, but I've heard a lot of people want to repeat the sentiment that we're about to have a tragedy. That after this great victory, we have to have, Luffy needs to be humbled. Luffy's going to suffer the same fate as useless Captain Mid and Trafalgar Law. Law's law. Kid is Mid. Anyways, I feel like everybody keeps thinking there's going to be some kind of major defeat of the Straw Hats and Luffy's going to get humbled and this Admiral is going to knock them down a peg. Whereas me personally, I believe this is not necessarily going to parallel Saba Odi. It's going to kind of be perpendicular to it, kind of opposite. Like, whereas at that point, they were too weak. Luffy was too weak to defend his crew against an admiral. Whereas now, I feel like everything has been leading up to this point to show us that Luffy, over those 2 years, over the post time skip, he is now strong enough to be the captain and to overcome the admiral. He's ready to defend his crew against any threat that comes to him, whether it be a Yonko, whether it be Emperor, whether whoever, an admiral, a Yonko, whoever decides to try to attack them. Luffy is at the point where he should be strong enough to defend his crew against all these threats. Not to mention, Zoro is also there, who is probably going to go up against Rob Lucci, who is definitely a major threat as well. Now, the question is going to be, what I'm really going to be really interested to see is how much does Zoro struggle with Rob Lucci? Because if Rob Lucci doesn't take Zoro to the brink, it might be fair enough to say that Rob Lucci could be stronger than King. And it seems like that would be kind of a weird thing, but I don't know. We didn't see an awakening from King, and we've definitely already seen one from Rob Lucci. So it could be. It could be. If that's the case, I'm going to have some things to talk about. I'm really going to have some things to talk about. Because Rob Lucci on first commander or higher level is kind of a big deal, at least in my opinion. I feel like that kind of brings a lot of strength to the world government side. Now, we can say that it is legitimate to say that Zoro might have been a bit nerfed when he fought King after being on the roof and everything that happened, and the miracle drug just was like a shot of morphine, but he was still actually physically wounded, which would be crazy to think that he beat a first commander while wounded. But what else is new? Zoro has been getting injured since before the time skip. Like, fighting injured is something that Zoro does. Zoro is low-key not only just a durability tank, but also a frontline attacker. So it's kind of like he has almost the best of both. So I'm really interested to see what that fight's going to be. And of course, Luffy versus Kizaru. We will finally see our Straw Hat Captain versus an Admiral, where we might actually get to see a legitimate fight. Like, we haven't. This past chapter is the most that we've seen from Kizaru. And it seems like Kizaru might have been a defensive specialist, or that he was at least pretty well-rounded, whereas he taught Sentomaru defense, and Sentomaru went around bragging that his guard is the best in the world. Now, we see now that his guard has no match for Kizaru, but Kizaru did block the second attack from Sentomaru without using his devil fruit powers. It looks like he actually blocked it instead of just letting it try to pass through, or Sentomaru actually used Haki that time, and Kizaru had to actually block it. But as soon as he blocked it, he blasted Sentomaru away, and that was pretty much it. So that was the most we've seen Kizaru fight, and it was a little bit better. He's still having that laid-back nature, but I feel like Luffy's going to push him to have to actually fight. And for right now, Luffy being in base attacking is a good sign. If Luffy was out here gear 5th, and came out and attacked, and Kizaru blocked it without getting flown back or going anywhere, then I would have actually been a little worried. Not worried, but I would have been very shocked, let's say, by that. So I feel like overall it was a good chapter. It was kind of a flashbacky chapter, a little bit of history and backstory with Sentomaru and Kizaru, kind of paralleling the stuff we saw with Garp and Aokiji on Hachinosu. It was very, I felt for Sentomaru. He pulled on the heartstrings a little bit, but it was to be expected. No one thought that Sentomaru was actually going to fight off Kizaru. So, that was never in my mind. I always knew Kizaru was going to pretty much do what he had to do with Sentomaru and go forward. The biggest thing was whether he was going to end up having to clash against Luffy or clashing against Zoro. And it looks like it's going to be Luffy. So, I'm interested to also see what that means for Saint J. Garcia. And is he not going to be a combatant, or is he just going to play the role of the tactician general in the back? Overall, great chapter. It is very hype. It's very much a hype chapter. It's not as hype as some of the chapters I've seen within the last couple months, but it is still pretty much very much on that level. Just might not be the hypest. It's kind of setting up next chapter, which probably will end up we'll seeing Luffy and Kizaru go at it, and Zoro and Lucci go at it, and it's gonna be great. It does seem like we have to wait another 2 weeks. Like these breaks are actually killing me. However, with the live action dropping, I am happy to say that I'll have plenty of content to talk about and watch until then. That's going to be it for the reaction to One Piece chapter 1091. I'll catch y'all the next time. Holla.